You've booked your dream cruise, packed your bags, and you're ready to set sail until security stops you at the port. Why? Because you've got something in your luggage that could get you fined or even kicked off the ship. Let's talk about the banned items that cruise lines really don't want you bringing on board. Number 10. Irons and steamers. You'd think bringing a small iron or handheld steamer would be harmless, right? After all, who wants to look wrinkled in vacation photos? But on a cruise ship, anything that generates heat or steam is a potential fire hazard, and fire is the #1 safety concern at sea. Even a small spark could set off alarms or trigger a cabin fire. That's why cruise lines ban personal irons, steamers, and even electric kettles. What to do instead? Most ships offer laundry and pressing services, and some have self-service laundry rooms with approved irons. Or bring wrinkle release spray, security approved and totally safe. Number 8. Power strips and extension cords without surge protection. Cabin outlets are limited, so people often try to pack power strips to charge phones, tablets, and cameras. But here's the catch. Regular surge-protected power strips can overload a ship's electrical system, and they're not allowed. The ship's power grid operates differently from home electricity, and surge protectors can short out or cause power surges. Approved alternative. Bring a non-surge power cube or USB hub. Cruise lines even sell approved ones in the onboard shops. Number 7. Candles and incense. Romantic dinner in your cabin? Maybe some relaxing aromatherapy. Sounds nice until you realize open flames are strictly banned. Cruise ships are floating cities made mostly of metal and synthetic materials that burn fast. Candles, incense sticks, and anything that smokes or flames are absolute no-goes. Even if you never light them, security may confiscate them at check-in. If you want ambiance, use battery-operated LED candles. Totally safe, and they look surprisingly real. Number 6. Hoverboards and electric scooters. They look fun, and for shore excursions, they might seem convenient, but most major cruise lines, including Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and Norwegian, have banned hoverboards and e-scooters entirely. Why? Lithium-ion batteries. These batteries have been linked to overheating and fires, a nightmare scenario on a ship surrounded by water. Even if the device is off, the battery is still a risk. If you need mobility assistance, only medical mobility scooters are allowed, and they must be certified safe. Number 5. Weapons or self-defense items. This might seem obvious, but it's surprising how many travelers forget. Even pocket knives, pepper spray, and martial arts tools are banned on cruises. Security takes it seriously. Anything that could be used as a weapon will be confiscated. Remember, once you're on board, you're in a controlled environment with thousands of guests and a strict security protocol. If you're concerned about safety, don't worry. Ships have 24/7 security teams, surveillance, and emergency systems in place. Number 5. Alcohol beyond the allowed limit. This one causes more arguments than any other. Most cruise lines don't let you bring your own alcohol, or if they do, it's limited to 1 or 2 sealed bottles of wine or champagne per adult. Smuggling alcohol, whether it's in booze bottles disguised as sunscreen or mouthwash, is a classic rookie move. Security scanners are sharp, and they will find it. If caught, the alcohol is confiscated and might not be returned. Instead, buy a drink package or take advantage of onboard tastings. You'll save yourself the embarrassment. Number 4. Coffee makers and hot plates. If you're someone who can't function without coffee, you might be tempted to bring your mini coffee maker or kettle. But just like irons and steamers, these are banned due to fire risk. Cruise ships have cafes and free coffee stations open almost 24/7, and some suite cabins even come with coffee machines pre-approved by the ship. Pro tip, bring your favorite instant coffee packets or cold brew concentrate. Both are safe and allowed. Number 3. Homemade or perishable foods. It's tempting to bring snacks, especially if you have dietary needs, but cruise lines restrict perishable or homemade food for health and safety reasons. Anything that could spoil, leak, or attract pests isn't allowed. That includes fresh fruits, meats, and dairy. Why? Because bringing outside food can introduce bacteria or insects onto the ship, a major no-go for maritime health inspections. Allowed? Pre-packaged, sealed snacks like protein bars, chips, and cookies. Number 2. Drones. This one surprises a lot of people. You might think capturing stunning aerial footage of the ship would be the ultimate travel flex, but most cruise lines ban drones on board. Drones pose privacy, safety, and liability risks. They can fly into restricted areas or injure someone. Some cruise lines allow you to bring one for use only on shore, but you must store it with security during the voyage. Tip: always check your cruise line's drone policy before sailing. It's often in the fine print. And number 1, illegal substances and CBD products. This is the big one and the one that can ruin your entire vacation. Even if something is legal in your home country or state, cruise ships follow international maritime law, and that means zero tolerance for drugs, marijuana, or even CBD oil. Many travelers get caught because they assume CBD gummies or oils are fine. But since laws differ at every port, ships don't take chances. If you're caught, it's not just confiscation. You can be denied boarding, fined, or even arrested depending on the port's laws. Bottom line, leave it all at home. Cruise ships take drug laws more seriously than airports. So, there you have it. 10 common items that can get you stopped, searched, or even kicked off a cruise ship. And while most of these rules come down to safety, some are about protecting passengers, staff, and the ship itself. Here's the thing. Cruise lines aren't trying to make life difficult. They're trying to make sure you and the thousands of others on board stay safe while having fun. Before your next sailing, double-check your cruise line's official packing policy. They update it often, and sometimes the fine print changes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more cruise tips, and turn on the bell so you never miss an upload. And in the comments below, tell us, what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen someone try to sneak onto a ship? You might just end up featured in our next video.